Hey, good morning, everybody. Give me a minute. Oh, there we go. Um, yep. Couldn't sleep like half the night, so I got up and did my Isha Sadhana. Servers go down in a bit for maintenance, so I figured I'd just hop on a little, play a little. Go use the rest of our world buffs. We're level 14. I forgot that we leveled again. We leveled twice yesterday. Let's get a cool clip of the... Also, do I have it set to... No, I don't. Speakers, sorry. We're good. Boom.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Well, look, it's early morning in the game. Ooh. It's not often you see that. That was kind of cool. It's still dark here. Okay, I'm gonna stop the clip. There we go. Hey Priya, namaskaram. Yeah, I was just saying what you already know. I couldn't sleep. I only slept like a few hours last night. So I did my... It's the earliest I've done the Isha Sadhana in a while. You just buffed me. Whatever. Yeah, the servers are going to be go down in a bit for maintenance.
Need not enough rain.
I just figured I'd stream for a little bit. We'll use up the world buffs and then... I also kind of wanted to play maybe a little Zelda. We'll see. Beanie off. It's funny, I used to love wearing the beanies, and when it's cold sometimes I do now, but now I don't like wearing them as much.
I can't. I'm not ready yet. Damn it.
Roar.
We need more rage. Not enough rage.
It's actually the earliest I've been up in a long time.
Rage.
But it's okay, I can just like play for a bit and then... Hey, I'm glad I want to get sleep. It's so stupid. The irony is so silly too, because like yesterday I ran like 3 miles and streamed like 10 hours, so whatever. It's all good.
We need
I
more
was watching Soromaru and Panda in Japan.
not enough rage. We need more rage. Not enough rage.
Also, just like repositioning myself. Okay. Oh.
We need more rage. I can't. Not enough rage.
Roar. I kind of want to play more Reforged too. Warcraft 3 Reforged, but we'll see.
Rage. Need more rage.
Very early morning stream. Oh, nice, nice, Laguana. Yeah, I couldn't sleep like half the night. And so I did my yoga, my Isha Sadhana, Surya Kriya, and Shambhavi. Got a little fresh air. It's like really cold, getting really cold out too. But, yeah, couldn't sleep. Good morning, though. Hope you have a good day, and, make sure to eat a good breakfast.
Ready yet.
I had, what's it called? Turmeric, neem, and ashwagandha and honey water. Well, I mixed the turmeric and neem and water with honey. So I'm out of the capsules. So I mixed it in honey because I have the powder. But, yeah, it's actually the earliest I've been up in a long time. Or like, yeah. And I, you know, and actually like doing stuff or whatever. But yeah, like hopefully the servers are gonna go down in a bit anyway for maintenance, and
Not enough rage.
honestly I'm down to sleep. If anything, like I figured I'd play on here for a bit, and then if I'm able to rest, I will. I was just kind of getting irritated.
Need more rage.
But glad to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you. Good morning. Excuse me.
Need more rage. He isn't ready.
But I thought too, maybe I've been having too much coffee lately. I might take like a little coffee break. That could have messed with my sleep. It's all good.
Can't do that yet.
I might put some Galloping Ghost interviews on in a second. I was listening to those last night, Watch Booyan. Is this the safe spot? I think so. Give me a second.
So how much is importance should you give for sadhana? I'm very
All right. Give me a second. Sorry, it's like just trying to figure things out. Here, what's one we haven't watched yet? Jeez, I think I literally watched like all of them. Whatever, here's one we haven't watched.
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack with the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, November 4th, 2013, and we are doing another one of our gamer profiles. Today we are joined by James White, who has set countless scores here with us and was our 2012 Gamer of the Year. So, thanks, James. Thanks for coming in and talking with us and sharing a little bit of your history on how you got into video games and stuff.
Thank you.
And I guess let's start. What was your first experience playing video games that you can remember?
Well, I remember like back, I'd say nearly 30 years ago. I think it was at Gas and Holiday Inn, which I didn't know which holiday it was. My father would start playing Pac-Man a lot. I mean, he couldn't finish the game, and I thought, geez, how do you turn the ghost blue? I mean, I didn't realize there were Energizer dots there. But then one time, out of nowhere, I played a Pac-Man game back, how long ago? Like 30-something years ago. And just right after that, I just learned to eat Energizers, and I thought I wouldn't do that well, but I put the first four, that's about it. Then It took some time to.
All right, this guy I can't. This guy like not talking very clear.
I can't have a target.
I do want to listen to something cool, but here. All right, maybe this guy's not a complete idiot. Let's see.
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mac at the Galloping Ghost Arcade.
This sucks.
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mac at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Today is Monday, October 28th, 2013, and we are doing another one of our gamer player profiles. And tonight we are joined with Ryan Kita, who has held several world records here and been coming pretty regularly since, how long have you been coming now?
I've been coming here since September 1st of 2012. I first heard about this arcade from a friend who came to when Keith Apicary came here once. He passed along, he was like, there's this arcade out here in Brookfield, maybe you should check it out, and I've been coming ever since.
Excellent. Well, definitely since you've been coming, we have definitely taken notice of your game playing skills, and we definitely are looking at hopefully allowing people to get a little bit more insight to your background in video gaming and see what you like about the arcade and just get some more information on you in general. So, first, what was your first experience playing video games, if you can remember?
Well, my first experience playing video games I can remember, my grandma had an NES, an old style NES, at her house. This was back in 1991, I want to say. My first experience was playing Tetris on her machine. She got the console originally for my dad and my uncle, who liked video games at the time as well. They owned Atari 2600, original Magnavox Odyssey as well, and passed it down to myself and my cousin in this NES. And Tetris, I remember being the first big game that I was hooked onto, and then it grew.
Yeah, yesterday the Galloping Ghost stream was really fun. You're right, Priya. It was really fun.
Library grew to Super Mario Brothers 1, Duck Hunt, and Super Mario Bros. 3, Legend of Zelda, Metroid. You just kept buying these games for myself and my cousins, and we just got hooked on video games from that NES.
Excellent. What about arcades? Did you, when you were younger, did you frequent many arcades?
When I was younger, not so much. Actually, my first experience with an arcade machine was on a vacation trip up to Wisconsin Dells. One of the little lesser known hotels out there had a little mini arcade, what you call it. It had 2 claw machines, and then 1 stand-up cabinet. To this day is still my favorite of the Mortal Kombat games, Mortal Kombat 2.
Excellent.
And I remember playing this and remember all the violence and the blood and the gore, and as a little 7-year-old kid, it's like, ooh, this is awesome, I want to keep doing this. And that's what eventually got me hooked onto arcade games. And there's this, actually, I might as well go into this story as well, since there's a place by my house called Haunted Trails.
Sure.
Out in Burbank, because I live in Oak Lawn, it's a little short ride away. That's where I was able to find.
Are you asking me, Priya, or what did that? This guy, I was kind of like half paying attention to him. Are you asking me? What did this guy say? He said, yeah, I don't know. He was on my Mortal Kombat 2, and because sometimes when I'm listening, I'm also just thinking about games in general. But here, let's buff this guy. What does this guy want? You need okra. Just clicking monsters. Ow.
Isn't ready.
Um. So, but I was gonna say, yeah, this random dwarf was like messaging me. Let me think real quick, cause give me a second, cause I know the first. Well, you know, okay, now I'm starting to remember. Cause the first video system I owned was a Nintendo, but Atari at my grandma's. I think it was like Pong, and then there was like this tank game, and Pong. It was like Atari, yeah. Pong, this tank game, Cubert. And then I can also remember the first arcades I went to also. I remember seeing Dragon's Lair, but I feel like Atari was the first exposure I had. And then I was getting hooked on it since Atari, playing it at my grandma's. We used to go there for breakfast, and she had Atari, so I'd play it. And, but what was I gonna say? But I remember getting hooked on it then, because I just started like thinking about it all the time. And then got Nintendo and Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, and then that really solidified it. Yep.
Now you know.
Thank you for asking.
Need more rage.
But before Mario, I did play Atari. Because technically Atari came out before Nintendo. But yeah, it was around a similar time. And then what's funny is I've owned every video game system except Neo Geo and Jaguar. But I've owned all the other systems. But at this point now, I'm like, as everybody knows, I've gotten a lot more picky with games. Cause like I've beaten so many different types of games, unless a game is like really stands out or something I'm interested in. But yep, games are cool. Alright, we can play the interview more.
My love of pinball machines as well. Now, there's one pinball machine in general, Funhouse. Funhouse, everyone crowded around Funhouse, just loved playing it. Just Rudy taunting you every now and then, just really got you going, really wanted you to get the high score there, and that's one of the big things that I remember at Haunted Trails, just trying to go after the high score after Funhouse.
What else did you play at Haunted Trails?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember all that much from Haunted Trails, but there was another arcade out in Chicago Ridge. It was a little arcade in Chicago Ridge Mall called Land's Castle.
Yes.
And as I grew older, it went away from the Pac-Mans.
What's so funny is, well, I'm pretty sure you just said Aladdin's Castle, and that also is the name of one of the first arcades at the mall near where I grew up, where I used to play. And then I've told this story before, but I haven't told it in a while. But like down the road, Aladdin's Castle, there was this game called Time Crisis 2, and it was a shooting game, but I used to play it all the time, and they had a tournament. And I remember when I heard there was going to be a tournament, I was like, oh, it's so funny. Like, this is, yeah, such an interesting thing. But I remember I was with my friend when I saw that there was going to be a tournament, because they had a sign outside the arcade. And I was like, I can win this. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I can win this tournament. And I was like, I was confident. And go figure, I won the tournament. But I'll never forget that. And what's funny is I had to play him. I had to play him in the tournament, and I beat him. And ironically, I won. And I was like, see? I freaking won. It took like half a day, but I won. Or it took a few hours, whatever. And then I qualified for like a finals tournament of all the people in like it was like an East Coast or whatever. It was a finals of all the winners from the East Coast, and I placed like 5th place at the finals. And then the other thing I'll never forget too is I never got my prize. Like in the mail, they were like, the one thing I did get is for the tournament I won. I remember I got 100 tokens, which was a big deal at the time because I was able to like play games for quite a while. But I got 100 tokens for winning the Time Crisis tournament, and then got entered into the finals, and I got like 5th. And I was supposed to get like a t-shirt and like tokens and something, and I never got it in the mail. But I remember like the person that won, they won like an arcade machine or something crazy. I remember, or it was like either they were eligible to win an arcade machine or won an arcade machine. I honestly can't remember. I like vaguely remember. But yeah. And then while we're on the subject of tournaments, we used to play Soul Calibur, was a really popular fighting game. And the one mall, actually the same mall that Priya's been to this mall with me, but they had an arcade there, and they had a Soul Calibur tournament. And I got like, I think 3rd place in the Soul Calibur tournament, and it took 2 or 3 days. I'll never forget that too. Cause like me and my friends entered, and I was the only one that like lasted. And what's so funny is one of my other friends was actually, I don't want to say he was better because I used to beat him all the time, but it was so funny because in the tournament setting he was terrible. He did really bad because he was like, he got nervous or whatever. But yeah. But my whole point though is like I got 3rd place in that. But I remember I beat one of the guys that was favored to win the whole thing. And I'll never forget because he played Voldo. But get this, I had practiced. I knew there was a good chance I was going to have to play him. So I learned how to play Talim. And like, he was so confident. He was like, oh yeah, it's just like my Jinx in League. He was like, oh yeah, Dave's going to play Killick. And he's like the best Killick. Let me train for Killick. Guess what? On the second day, when I got to play the Voldo, Talim. And he was like, what? He goes, you play Killick. And I say, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, Talim. She's like, hey-ya. She's like a booyah. Hey-ya. Yep. All right, back to the thing.
And the Donkey Kongs, and I started getting a little more into the fighting game scene with Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat as well, and that's really where I frequented more often during my teenage years.
Yeah. Cool. And you just named a bunch of games that obviously have a pretty good meaning to you, but what are some of your favorite games?
Consoles or arcade?
So let's start with console.
As far as consoles, yes, I do love a wide variety, but one that has remained constant is the Legend of Zelda series, specifically Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time. It's really gotten to the point where I've done everything Ocarina of Time. I keep trying to challenge myself with speed runs and 3-heart runs, starting the game with 3 hearts and ending it with 3 hearts, see how far it can go. As far as arcade games go, I've always loved racing games, so Pole Position was right up there. Rally X, World Rally, especially. I loved going after the pole position record when I came here. When I first started coming here, that was one of the first games I was drawn to.
Yeah.
Pac-Man, Donkey Kong aside, yes, I love those, but pole position was the one thing I was drawn to.
Yeah.
And then it just grew from there.
Let me get a smoothie, guys. Here, let me pause the thing real quick. Let me get a smoothie. This isn't exactly a safe area. There's a Bobby. Oh, I know where the safe area is. I don't know. Oh, I can go inside there. Or maybe it was over there. Yeah, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm remembering. Give me a second.
Not enough rage.
Literally like halfway.
Isn't ready yet. I need more rage.
Yeah, I need some like food or something. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was like hungry last night. I remember that. Okay. What's in this chest? Oh, all types of stuff.
He isn't ready yet.
So I wanted to see who is that guy messaging me? Is that the same? Yes, someone else did it. Okay, cool. Let's go inside. All right, let me get a smoothie. All right, I'm back. I was like looking at the sun rise. Well, it's like you can't quite see the sun yet, but I was watching this plane, and it's like, you know, it's a little cloudy out, but it's like the breathing the air, all this. Which was your first dancing game? Oh, that was definitely DDR, honey. DDR. They had that at a local mall around here, and at that other mall that had the Soul Calibur tournament. And DDR was like the first like dancing game. All right, let me do Invocation. Sahana vavatu, sahana bunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavati tamastu. Mavid Vishavahai Shanti 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 Om Namah Shivaya. But yeah, I remember DDR and then Pump It Up. Hey, you kind of remind me of Doc, Priya, with the interview. I like that. Oh yeah, and I missed your other message. Sorry about that. Yeah, I guess I'm just like waking up, and my phone is like a little messed up. I should be getting a new phone soon. But I saw the message now. But yeah, it was DDR. But I remember too. Yeah, yeah, you could get like the soft pads for DDR on PlayStation. When you could get those, I started playing at home. Here, I'm gonna eat a little bit. Mmm. Okay, Bouillon. Here you go, Bouillon. Well, give me a minute. She sure is. I wanted to replay the Galloping Ghost stream from last night. And I was gonna say, like, yeah, it's hard to articulate, but lately I've just been like reflecting on like how cool video games are, and then like hearing all these interviews with these other people. It can be so relatable, and everybody has their own story, how they got hooked on video games. And yeah, I don't know, like I just been thinking about like like the whole thing about getting high scores and competing, and it's all fun, and the community, the scene, the gaming scene, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just like thinking about it all. It's like kind of an abstract thing. But yeah, let me see. Remember the rooster in Dandeli that wake up at noon? What's Dandeli? And I feel like I know what you're talking about. There's a rooster around here that actually crows at the right time or whatever. Roosters don't crow. What are they? They cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, what sound does a rooster? I mean, I know what sound it makes, but like rooster. What's Dandeli? Oh, was that where you were at, right? It is crow. Oh, a rooster does crow. Okay, I was right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was funny. He was like crowing at noon. That one sounded terrible. What are these sound clips? Here, I need a minute. I was gonna say. Yeah, we'll finish this interview. We're good.
I remember when you were first started coming in, you were.
Oh, sorry, Turbo as well. Turbo was another one that I was drawn to because of it was like pole position, but a lot more challenging.
For sure. Great game. Great game.
Yes, it is.
Can you tell me a little bit about your? And again, you have submitted a lot of high scores here with us to the Orcade scoreboard. Do you remember what your first world record was that you set here?
My first world record here would have to have been. This would have been before the Turbo, so it would have been Metal Black.
Yes.
Metal Black would have been my first world record here. Myself, George Gaynor, Nick Young, going back and forth. I believe on the first or second day it was out here, as well as you and Rocco and Fred, just all trying to clamor to see, okay, who can get further, and then it became a battle of, okay, who can beat the game, and then Walters came in the mix, who can beat the game on one credit while still getting the highest score, and it was just great to not only be a part of that Metal Black score, but also getting me into the competitive scoring as well, trying to better myself at scoring in video games. While still getting the highest score, all trying to clamor to see, okay, who can get further, and then it became a battle of, okay, who can beat the game, and then Walters came in the mix, who can beat the game on one credit while still getting the highest, okay, who can beat the game, and then Walters came in the mix, who can beat the game on one credit while still getting the highest score, and it was just great to not only be a part of that Metal Black score, but also getting me into the competitive scoring as well, trying to better myself at scoring in video games.
Had you been into scoring previously?
I had not until I came here and realized that there's a whole new world for me to be in, aside from playing games casually, and I can still score and go after scores, but still retain that friendly competitive edge to it, instead of just being completely serious about it and alienating a lot of people.
And one of the things a lot of our the audience always likes is when we stream our world records and our high score attempts, and we've done several streams here. And how do you like streaming? Do you like having a crowd around you when you play?
It varies from game to game. Sometimes when I feel that I'm going for a world record run, I don't want anybody around.
Yeah, that was funny.
I want to be in this little bubble saying, okay, this is what I got to do and how I got to do it. I want to think to myself without having anybody around me. But if I'm playing for fun, I don't mind if there are people yelling and screaming in the background, or if there's millions of people watching on the Galloping Ghost Arcade stream. It just doesn't matter to me then. But if I'm really going after a score, I really want to keep that solitude to me.
Is that due to is it nerves, or is it like there's some players that don't like to have all of their secrets go out when they stream? Why is it that you like?
It's not due to secretivity, if that's even a word. I made up a new word. But it is partially due to nerves, yes, because I feel that I want to, try and keep control of myself. And if there's something going, any little thing, if I'm going after a world record, it will bother me. So that's why I'm trying to tune out everything and try and focus on the task at hand. And if someone comes up and starts talking to me from behind, I'll lose that focus.
Yeah. Fair enough. And again, you've had some great scores here. Can you tell me some of the scores that you've been most proud of?
Well, aside from the Metal Black score, I would have to say I'm proud of. Let's see, I had the Flash and the Gorgar pinball scores up. That Gorgar one was up for quite a while on the local side. I thought that was a score that, based on the current board, wouldn't have been touched for quite a while, but Matt Walters proved me wrong on that one. Not a lot of other world records that I can say I was proud of. Oh, Cruisin' World. I should say Cruisin' World. Myself and Brian Tongate going back and forth on that one, just trying to better ourselves. I've never met the guy in person, but for him to put up a score that he did and to challenge me to push it, beat it, and then him take it back as well, just drives me on further wanting me to actually take it back again, as difficult as it looks like from what he put up. A couple other scores like Turbo or Shadow Dancer, yes, they were just barely above minimum to be considered a world record because they were taken away that same night, but I still cherish them. I was actually the world record holder in that game at one period of time, no matter how short it was.
For sure. When you're going after a score, how do you deal with that? Like, do you plan emulators at all at home? Do you just focus on one game? Like, what are some of your strategies for when you want to take a score?
Well, first, if I'm going to take a score, I'll play through it, try and get a feel for the first couple of levels. If I get stuck, that's when I look to long play videos. I don't do emulation. I try and play the game as is, so that's why I come to and play on the physical board here. But I'll take a look at long plays and see how they deal with it, if I can try and improve on the strategies that they've taken, try and better their score that they put up, and it's trial and error, essentially.
What are your toughest goals that you've faced so far here at the arcade?
It's 2 words, Metal Black.
Metal Black.
The 547,000 that Matt Walters put up, that's definitely going to be the toughest goal I've ever faced in my competitive gaming career. I'd like to try and take it back. I'd like to go after it, but I realize that is a steep mountain to climb.
For sure.
And it's definitely bring out the competitive edge in me, and I'm sure Walters will be happy to start seeing me go after that again.
Is there, been any scores that you've just been like a game that you've just seen the score and been like, that's it, I'm done. I'm not going after that score anymore.
Splatterhouse.
Splatterhouse?
Seriously, Splatterhouse. When I put up the 292 when it was still like 383, I felt that I had a legitimate shot. I was within striking distance of it. But now that Anthony and Caitlin have put up these awesome scores, I feel that it's reached a point where I'm gonna play it a little bit more, but I'm not. I realize I'm not gonna reach their level of awesome that I'm gonna ever. So that's one of the games I'm gonna have to pull away from.
Yeah. Now that you have been going after scores, like, do you find yourself gravitating and putting more time on games that you really want to have the score on, and not playing games? Are you still playing games for fun, or is it more score driven right now for you?
I'd like to say 80-20. It's more score driven for me. There are some days where I will come in for fun. It's like, I know I'm having a bad day. I'm not going to go after any scores, so let's just play for fun. Just play a few games of Cruising World or Blitz or NBA Jam just to take my mind off things. But most of the time when I'm coming into the arcade, I will be going after scores.
Yeah.
I will be focused on that mindset.
Since, and I think I already know the answer to this, but with so many other great players coming here, it is so difficult to hold on to scores now. What would you consider to be the hardest score that you've lost? Like, that you felt it?
Well, I think everybody that's going to be watching this as well as yourself knows that it's Metal Black.
For sure.
Exactly. But, you know, it was really hard to watch him lose, but at the same time, watching Walter stream it, I was cheering him on. I wanted him to push it as far as they could.
I want to know what game that this is that they're talking about. Give me a second, because it's hard. I'm playing Hardcore Classic, so it's like hard to multitask. I keep hearing about this game. Ah, see? Why not? Okay, whatever. Well, so this guy being interviewed, I like his energy, and obviously I like Doc's energy too, but like, so it's funny, some like super nerds, I can't stand the energy. It's just like awkward. But like that guy, he's got like a good heart. He genuinely loves the games. It's enjoyable to listen to him talk. Alright, let me also read chat. IQ and Popsicle. Oh, Pop Pixel. Yeah. I was actually just thinking about that too. You know what I thought actually? Because he even plays FX Unit Yuki. We play on different systems. He was playing like whatever. I forget the version he was playing. But my whole point is I could set a record for Switch. I thought that while listening to this. It may be something I start working towards. Then I also, like, I get overwhelmed because I'm trying to... there was also something else I was trying to look up. Okay. Also, let me make sure I'm not recording a clip good. Alright, let me get back to what I was trying to do. So, and that Koba's solo song came out. I was trying to look up... Give me a second. So comes out. Let me just figure this out. Thursday at noon. Oh wait. Oh no, midnight. So it comes out Friday. Oh, if that. All right, whatever. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it, to be honest. That's why I was trying to read about it. Let me read on the official site. Yeah. It comes out. Or it either comes out. Sorry, it's like really. It's okay. Sometimes there's not. I think it comes out actually Thursday. Yeah. It comes out It comes out Thursday at midnight tomorrow. Midnight tomorrow. But I don't even know if I'm gonna get it, to be honest. We'll see. To be honest, I haven't really liked Mario Party in a long while.
It's not enough.
I mean, I used to like it a lot, and it can be fun, but I don't know. The new one looks kind of good. I might wait to hear reviews and stuff. Might watch more videos on it today. Oh, it's actually getting grayed out. I also I like to look at the sunrise. Here, let me
Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Yeah, I wanted to look at the sunrise real quick. Oof, burpee. Excuse me. Yeah, let's check out the sunrise. Oh man. Yeah, I went running a lot yesterday. Oh wow. So the sunrise is really pretty. And I can tell it's going to be one of those days where I'm taking it easy today. I know I've been saying that all week, and then I've been pushing. I literally feel like I didn't sleep good last night. I'm feeling like sick. Yeah, it's all good. We're just going to chill. Made another chip sandwich. Let's listen to the interview more.
Possibly go, so that's when I knew it was my turn to go after it. I know what I'm looking forward to, and just get in my mind, this is what I need to do, and this is how I'm going to push myself to get that score.
When you put that score up, did you think that that was it? Did you think that...
When I put up 518, no, I did not, but I was trying to go and better that score as well, because Walters and I were tossing around, maybe 530, 535 is the highest, and then he throws up 547. Like, okay, that's a something right there. But now that just, drives in me that I need to accomplish this, and by any means necessary, by any amount of points necessary, this is the score that I need to beat.
Currently, aside from reclaiming Metal Black, what are the other scores that you plan on working on?
At current, I'm working on Shadow Dancer again, and I've taken a very strong liking to the original Elevator Action. I'm about 50,000 on that. I think Rocco's got 110. That's something I've been having my eye on, so I've been trying to better myself at that as well. So Shadow Dancer and Elevator Action.
Excellent. 2 excellent games. Of all the games here, if you could be crowned the world record holder in one right now,
If
what
I
would
could
it
be crowned, well,
what would you most want to be known for?
Well, I'm tossing Metal Black out there because that's going to happen one of these days. But one that is currently unattainable to me, but I would like to hold, just because of the prestige, I would take Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Because that and Pac-Man seem to be the two prestigious games to go after high scores on. I understand Billy Mitchell has got the Pac-Man one locked down, but Donkey Kong's right there, and there's everybody and their mother going after Donkey Kong on a yearly basis, especially with the Kong Off coming up in such a short time. I feel that Donkey Kong seems to be at the forefront of, if your name's at the top, you are the man.
Have you put much time on Donkey Kong?
I put a lot of time onto it, unfortunately, to very poor results. I can't say I've cracked 100,000 on it, but it's a work in progress.
And obviously, again, you've been coming here for a while, and you've been out to a lot of our events and streaming events and podcasts. Since you've been coming here, what are some of your favorite experiences and events that have happened here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade?
Well, definitely the one that stuck out to me is the fight night, when you brought Daniel Pacina and John Parrish and Dr. Phillip on here back in February. That one, just to meet my childhood idols from Mortal Kombat 2, way back in the day, just to meet them in person was just thrilling for me. It was an exhilarating experience to actually talk with them, shake their hands, pose with them, take pictures with them. It was awesome.
And again, you said MK was one of your favorite arcade games growing up, so definitely very understandable. And we have another Shang Tsung's Fight Night coming up that we'll be announcing pretty soon.
I'm glad to hear that.
For sure, for sure. Is there anything that you, video game-wise, would like the people that come here to know about, like either how you play or the games that you like, or even the arcade itself?
Well, anybody that's anybody needs to know that if you are a video game fanatic and can't get enough of arcade games, come on down to Galloping Ghost, because they have a lot of things up your alley. Even if it's not up your alley, if you like a few games that's, like Pac-Man or Donkey Kong, that's fine. But then you have all these other games surrounding it, and that could draw you and allure you to play these games. And it's just such a great haven of the old gaming classics that anyone young and old can easily get into, and especially for the old-time gamers, it was bring back memories of the old arcade scene that you brought in here with all these games that you have around.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, we definitely, again, we're very happy to have you out here and have you as now one of our year members. And yeah, we've been very happy watching you play here as well. So it's very much appreciated that you keep coming in and putting up the scores that you put up.
Well, it's greatly appreciated hearing that from you, Doc. Thank you very much.
So I guess that'll wrap it up. Thanks everybody for watching. Again, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. And we've been joined here tonight by Brian Kita. Hopefully everybody has learned a little bit more about his video gaming habits. And hopefully we'll see you around the arcade. Thanks very much.
Peace out.
Alright, I wanted to watch. God, this was so hilarious. Was it live? God, this is like my favorite episode ever. 1009, we'll have to remember that. God, this was so funny.
Tweak! So your newest challenge card is going to go to none other than Stephen Lucas. Let's bring him up here. This man never shies away from a challenge. Stephen Lucas, what is up, man? Pinball Expo belt on him. Man's not a stranger to some championship gold. But we've got a new challenge for him. We're gonna push you. You know, we had some people being like,
Well met.
these challenges, some of these are pretty hard. A lot of people getting these cards, though. You're Gamers of the Year. We expect quite a bit out of you. You're representing. We're not going to give you some easy hand-me-out cards. We're pushing. We're pushing. So you're going to be playing Aero Fighters, Space Harrier, Jungle Hunt.
That was Arcade Wars game just a little while ago.
64th Street Detective,
The Alliance.
Jackal, R-Type, Food Fight, Bomb Jack, some Dragon's Lair action for you, and Operation Gunbuster.
Hey,
And
scores on most of these.
some you don't.
Couple I don't.
Got some. We try to take some games you haven't played, take some games that maybe we know you could do better in, and some that we're gonna really push you for. So congratulations on getting your card.
Thank you very much. As for the Pinball Expo, since Galvin Ghost is not going to the Pinball Expo, you're gonna have a panel at least. So this is the last appearance that this belt is gonna make because it goes inactive next weekend, since it'll be a year after the last tournament.
Well, that one, that's a 2023 belt. Pinball Expo gets its own belt. You can hold that forever. That is yours to raise up high. Who knows? Who knows if we'll be back at Pinball Expo?
I hope so.
Definitely a fun show, but that's nothing. That never goes away. That never goes away. That goes on the resume, the gaming resume.
This is going to go on the wall, and because after a year it goes inactive, yes. And then since there's not going to be a 24 belt, I wanted to have my rematch with Jimbo Slice over this belt, but I got something else cooking. Best of 7 challenge.
Oh.
I
Challenge.
proposed that on last couple weeks ago on my Crimey K podcast, and he's agreed. And he's also agreed not to rage quit any game we play. Because if you draw a fighter and it not goes well for him, no quitting. You finish it.
Finish
The way
it.
it should be.
No
That's-
quitting. Finish it.
What we look at here, and that's a phenomenal thing. We love the competition. And there's a competition going on right now. You're a little bit behind. You just got your challenge card. The race is on to see who gets to level
I
2.
love this guy.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
Spoon got to level 2 already.
That's of the beginner card.
I get it.
The first of the personalized cards. That has not been achieved yet.
Yes, you're correct.
AC Spoon will go down in history as being the first to get that level 2 card and the first to get a challenge card on the unknown players. But it'll be interesting to see of the known players who gets through that first card first.
Right.
Who makes their first card public?
Well, we've had a few people make their cards public. Norbert made his card public.
Not showing the card. I mean actually being able to give it to another player.
So that's what you meant.
No, you can't until you finish your card. Somebody can do one of those challenges. It doesn't count until you finish your card.
Oh, see, I don't understand that. I thought it was like showing this off to the world.
No. You can all see everybody else's challenges. Public meaning that you can compete on that card. Because when you were looking at player information, it's one thing to have, like, I don't doubt that you could probably do the AAA card in one sitting. But each player having their own card crafted, some of those games are way in your wheelhouse. Like if King finishes his card, and then you have to go and play all of King's games. The stuff that we'll look at is, are you beating King's score in Fozon? He's shaking his head. He doesn't think you're gonna do it. Well, that's the thing. If you can get to a level 2 King card, but will he be able to get to a level 2 Stephen Lucas card? Or vice versa? That will be the very telling thing. So, well, it's a personal challenge. The competition comes into where if you can't even beat your own challenges and you're staying at level 1, that's very telling. But if not only are you moving up in your rank, but you're also taking King's card and Norbert's card, then you're saying something. You're talking about tournaments. This is a tournament into itself.
Well, if I don't finish this card in a couple of visits, then yeah, I'm gonna have to break out the emulators and practice a few of these. Well, Dragon Slayer, I'm gonna have to. Gunmaster, I've tried.
He's like,
Tough.
tough.
Yeah.
Well, we will see. Good luck. Congratulations, man. Thank you so much.
I've been holding this book for a reason.
I just thought you were crazy.
In this book,
Oh my God.
there's an entry, I've mentioned it on my Crimey K podcast. I am in this book, my 20-year-old self, in the Guinness Gamer World Records, and for the linked to the rarest Nintendo game, which was my Canvas Challenge.
Very cool.
Next project, we gotta get Calvin Ghost in here.
We've had. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. With Stephen Lucas. That on our list.
I gotta pause it. He was even gonna like kind of correct them, be like, "Oh, we've had like a world record before this or that." But he's like, "Stephen Lucas." Oh my God, because he's the guy just gonna keep talking. Oh my God, I was like, that made my day so much better yesterday. God, I'll probably rewatch that so many times. Oh man, that's so funny. I just thought you were crazy. So I've been holding this book for a reason. I just thought you were crazy. I've been holding this book for a reason. Oh my god. Oh, it was. I know, Priya knows we've been watching the Galloping Ghost arcade thing for like over a year. Oh my god. Oh, it was, I couldn't believe it was like this stuff. It's like it is too funny. You cannot make it up. Oh my god. Ugh. And I want to see. I wanted to see something else real quick too. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get Mario Party Jamboree. So much trash on YouTube. Whatever, we're good.
The Guinness World Record topic. An interesting one. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll give out one of the other cards in a little bit. We've got another card on hand. But we got to get this game unveiled. You know, I got to give a huge shout out to Tom from High Score Arcade out in Boulder, Colorado. He was the first to actually finish his challenge card and get to that level 2 spot. Awesome seeing him. If you're in Boulder, make sure you are checking out his arcade. About 70 games there. Very, very cool. Also, I have to give a big shout out to Master Daniel Pacina and Tony Marquez, 2 legends of Mortal Kombat that were out here this week. Daniel played Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile in the original Mortal Kombat. Tony was Kung Lao. Always awesome catching up with them. Was also talking to Rich DeVizio earlier today. It's been crazy talking to so many industry people this week. We were talking to Scott Pekulski, Josh Ray, who, by the way, Josh has another showing of Insert Coin, the documentary, the Midway documentary. Some of that was those interviews filmed right here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. But the Insert Coin documentary is being shown as part of a museum exhibit coming up, I believe it's next weekend. So make sure you are following this link and check it out. Eugene Jarvis is going to be there. George Gomez. Josh will be there. So very, very cool. Check it out. Let us know if you're going. Thinking about heading over. It's been a bit since I've seen it, so anxious for it. Anyway, before we unveil this one, we've been talking about the challenge cards, and every week, people challenging themselves to set new scores here. Speaking of scores, why don't we summon forth the greatest Mortal Kombat 9 smoke player of all time, Mr. GGA, Tommy Waffles. Talk about some scores. How are the scores?
Hello. That's better. We got a couple scores. We'll start off with.
You know what's so funny is, like I said, I've been watching this show for like over a year. And I usually skip the Tommy Waffles part, but His mic never works. His mic like never works. I've never seen one where like it's like, yeah, he always has like a mic issue. I don't get it. Also, let me do I wanted to do something else real quick. 1 second. I wanted to find, what is the name of that one nerd? Gosh, give me a second. There, that's Stephen Lucas. Give me a second.
The person who contacted me I may show up at the Pinball Expo with my belt.
Wait, we gotta listen to this. We gotta listen to this. Oh, and the the Pinball Expo is going on, starts today.
But I don't get to defend it because there's no tournament to defend it.
Oh.
I was planning to take my belt up there and cut promos on the convention floor. Probably borrow the microphone from the auction area. Asked them if I could cut a promo. And cut a promo on the auction right in front of a crowd. And kind of chide people into entering the GGA Super 7 tournament.
His audio is terrible on his podcast thing.
And face me for the title. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Don't know yet. We're waiting on Rob Burke, and I'm probably going to cut another promo and send it right to Rob Burke. Because time's running out. We're about until October. I've got my ticket. I got my hotel. I'm going to be heading back up there. There's also the Video Game Summit happening at the same time, and they're going to be set up right next to the Galvin Ghost area, assuming they go. Assuming they go. But I don't know if it's going to happen. So, we'll have to see. And next week, Matt Hendricks is coming in, by the way. He just arrived. So, just getting more messages. You know, I tried to take care of this stuff before the podcast started. Anyway, coming in next week, the collector of obscure arcades, Taylor Lucas. He calls himself Dillweed. I'll have to find out what.
God, his audio is terrible on this, but yeah, I can't even. It's just not good. The guy is hilarious though. So they're not having the pinball tournament for whatever reason. Yeah, but what sucks is I here. Streaming's easy. Don't worry about it. Yep, all good. Let me click a few more monsters.
Not enough range. Rage. Rage. Yet.
The guy's entertaining though, or like whatever. Like, I respect the passion.
Not enough range. I can't do that.
I am starting to get tired, but that's a good thing because I couldn't sleep half the night, so I need rest. Here, give me, yeah, it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. Let me, I'm gonna freshen up in a second. Let me freshen up. I'll be right back. Okay, so today's gonna legit be a chill day. I'm like sick, sore, sick, tired. 1 minute. Okay. I'm back. Oh, it's like definitely here. I need to get like a little blanket. Ugh. Okay. There's a reason. What's the reason they're not going to hold the pinball tournament?
Need more rage. Isn't ready yet. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
I was getting some more fresh air and brush my teeth and freshened up.
More rage.
I might play another game in a minute, just well, because like we've been grinding a lot of Warcraft and it's good.
Not enough rage.
I'm just catching back up. I might try to sleep in a bit. But yeah, that's what if I keep having like the sleep issues, I'm just gonna like log on stream in the middle of the night. I'm gonna start doing that, or try to.
Need more rage.
Oh, there's a reason he's holding the book.
I can't do it.
It's just so funny. I just thought you were crazy. It's like, honestly, that type of stuff is like the funniest stuff to me.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Oh, and actually, there is something I wanted to show Priya real quick since you're there. Give me a second though. Just so that which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah. What's it called? Okay, let me see if this works. All right, so Priya, this is what I'll make it a little bigger for right now, but this is what Dragon's Lair. So, and also because like I'm like a pro gamer or whatever, this guy's doing the randomizer mode. So normally there's a sequence mode and there's like randomizer mode, and I've beaten it on both. But that is technically later in the game, but he has the randomizer mode, whatever. But you get the gist, is like, it's like up, down, left, right, and sword. You have to press the inputs at the right time. If you don't press it at the right time, Dirk dies, and it's an awesome game. But, yeah.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, this part's hard. Dude, this guy is just mashing. All right, we're good, we're good. Getting kind of irritated watching this guy do the playthrough. He's like so bad. Literally just mashing. All right, but that's Dragon's Lair. I just wanted you to see what I was talking about. Okay. That's pretty cool. Sorry, whatever. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. I'm just, was looking at FX Unit Yuki stuff. Okay.
I need to get closer. Need more range. Rage. Need more rage. Rage. Need more rage.
But yeah, it was like a lot cooler back then. It's like less cool now, but it was cool then. And it is on Steam, but I don't even know if I've beaten Dragon Lair so many times before, and like I said, lately, like I don't know, like I've kind of just like grown out of like caring to do most games and stuff. I just like I've beaten so many games, I just don't care anymore. I just yeah, whatever. It's all good. And the other thing too is like I even spent like even like the last 5 years of like going back to games that like I'll give an example like a real like it's funny because some games are hard not because they're actually hard but because the controls are hard or like the controls are not good. And it was like Super Mario Land on Game Boy, and I used to love the game, but I always had it would get really hard, and it just was like whatever. So then I remember it was like 2 years ago. I have like a clip of me beating it on my YouTube somewhere, but yeah, I went back. I beat the original Ninja Turtles on Nintendo. That's a really hard game. Super Mario Land, all that stuff.
Not enough mana.
So like, sometimes before I would be like, oh yeah, I want to go back and revisit this game and this and that. But to be honest, like, yeah. There's always so much to do too, but luckily I've been just kind of narrowing that down lately to just a few things that I care about.
Need more rage. I can't. Not ready yet. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Need more rage.
Just tired. I'm gonna be so irritated though if I try to like rest more and I can't fall asleep. It's okay. Figure it out.
Need rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. I think of the target.
But the main thing too about Dragon Slayer, like, well, back in the day, it was like revolutionary because it was like a video based game, or like it felt like you were playing the animation. It was innovative.
Need more rage. Rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Oh wow, I'm taking more damage than, or I didn't heal or something.
Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Okay. I need like another interview or something just to kind of like. Oh, I'm getting attacked.
Need more rage. Not enough rage. Yeah. I need more rage.
Yeah, I'll have to watch these videos later because I don't know what's copyright and what's not. I was just watching things on the Pinball Expo.
Ready yet. Enough rage. Need more rage.
I see this
More
hurts.
rage. Not enough rage.
Yeah, I might try to sleep in a bit. So, like I said, I didn't sleep like half of last night. Got frustrated, so I just did my Isha Sadhana at like 5 in the morning. Gotta be careful with these harvesters.
More rage. Not enough rage. Need 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 more rage. Not ready yet.
Well, some paladin, level 21 paladin died in Dead Mines. Jeez.
That ability is need more rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. More rage. Not enough rage. More rage. Not enough rage.
Gosh. It's a sugar rush. I'm getting distracted reading. Who is this, by the way? No mage. Oh wow.
Not enough rage. Yeah, I not ready. Need more rage.
Sugar Rush. Sugar rush. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Yeah, only sleeping a few hours will do that. I tried to sleep more.
Need help? Have a good one.
Need help? Be careful.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Can't do that yet. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. More rage. Not enough rage. Need more Isn't ready yet. I can't do it. Need more rage. I'm
Jeez, I'm taking so much damage. So confused. What are they even doing? Guess trying in a quest? Who knows?
more rage. Rage. Isn't ready yet. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
The good thing is, when I go back to bed shortly, yeah, I already got all my sadhana done at like 5 a.m. this morning, so I'll be done all that. That's good. Alright, almost leveled up. Let's take our time.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Ding, baby, let's go. Let's go. Ding.
Not enough rage. More rage.
Roll 15.
Need more rage.
Let's go.
Need more rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Not enough rage. More rage.
I just wanted to get a nice little head start on. Woohoo! Thank you, Priya. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to go back to bed in a few minutes. Like I said, I've been up since like 4:30 a.m. I did my Isha sadhana. Couldn't sleep half of last night. Almost back.
Need more rage.
Bunny. I'm Bunny. I'm Bunny. I am Bunny. Woohoo! Oh, you might have. There might have been a bunny on the map too, but I am Bunny. I'm really craving pizza today too. I might get pizza or Taco Bell. We'll see. There's a chicken. That's not a bunny. I'm just joking. That's a chicken. Aw. Hey, get back here. Thanks for the chicken. Hey, get back here. Oh, they're cute. He's got that little gobble thing. Wait, what? I don't know if these turkeys are accurate or it's a chicken. Whatever. Chicky. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go back to bed. Get out of here. Oh, this could be bad. No, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Just leave me alone. Oh my god. I might die. This is so stupid. Just go, just go. Just go. Alright, we're too tired for this. We're too tired for this. Be cool, be cool, be cool. Booyah, no. Booyah. Oh my gosh, I am too tired for this crap. I'm hurting. I do not have time for this. That was almost the dumbest thing. Thanks, Priya. Yeah, I'm just too tired for this. That would have been so dumb. Alright. Alright, I'm signing off, guys. Have a good one. Catch you later.